All right, welcome back, everyone, and I hope you have been having a lovely time and learning one or few things. And I know you are actually learning a lot. You're actually picking up some new things and learning and refreshing our memories about starting a business and the important things that we have to do. This is particularly for the people that are going to be watching later. The recordings are going to be available, and they can actually get the recordings and follow up the training. And we're just back from our short break where our facilitators have been telling us about the things that we need to know as entrepreneur, who an entrepreneur is, and what we need to do as baby entrepreneur to make sure that we have those fundamentals in starting, running, and growing our business. Our facilitator still remains Ruth Shisom. So welcome back, and we'll continue the session from here. Good to have you.
All right, thank you very much. I'll go as fast as possible, but please, please we can start dropping our questions before I wrap up. Thank you. Prior to when we went for the break, we were speaking about who an entrepreneur is. We said innovator, disruptor, solution provider, and the rest of the things. So where we're looking at, things to note as an upcoming entrepreneur, we've mentioned a few of them: investing your time, investing in yourself, have a source of income to pay your bills, people are limited by the environment, income and lifestyle, that should be at the back of your mind. Avoid suppliers with high costs since you're going into a business. Always learn to research and analyze the cost of making your products and run your business. Also, this is something that we should know or we should keep in mind. Avoid hiring non-professional friends and family members. It has wrecked many businesses, believe me. It has done more harm than good to so many businesses. You hire your friend, oh, he's my friend, it's my brother, sister's cousin, it's my wife's sister, husband. You just realize that most of them don't even come there for what they want. You just want, okay, let me just, he have money, she have money. So avoid, if they're not professionals, please avoid it as you can, avoid it. If you want someone that is going to account for the goods and for your finance, and the person is not a professional accountant, you don't just go and pick your family member to come and start accounting for your goods. You don't just pick a random friend that's not a professional. That if at the long run he or she is, let's say, taking out money from the company's purse, you can't even confront the person. Because even when you go and confront the person, they'll end up calling town meeting on your head. And by the time they now call town meeting on your head, they'll say, it's your brother, just leave her. If your brother don't eat your money, is it strangers? As funny as it may sound, but it can be frustrating. Imagine you putting as high as, let's say, 2, 3, 4 million into a business, and by the end of the year, you can't even realize up to even $1 million as profits or even your cost. And you realize that your brother somewhere, your friends somewhere have been taking the money to lavish it, and you now scold him. Okay, he takes you to, no, it's your brother. Brother and brother corridor is to reach the heart. Sister corridor is to reach the heart. If you don't eat your money, who will eat it? Seriously, it's funny, but it's very annoying. So try not to employ unprofessional, and anytime you're employing a family member that's a professional, please, everything should be on paper. It should be documented. It should be signed. Also, don't compete at low price. This one is a bit tricky. If you are trying to sell, let's say you're in a place where people sell, you got a shop or you start a business where people sell almost the same thing that you sell, the worst thing you can do is to bring your price below your costs, or even very, very low, so that you can be able to get more customers. You end up losing. Trust me, you end up losing. Because by the time the customers rush your product and your product is finished, they will go to those other people that are selling at an optimal level and getting their profits, and they'll buy from them. And you end up, it will not be a win-win situation. Night, you'll be losing. So put your price where you know that you're not making, you're making profits and you're not making loss. At most, a little above your cost price. but don't try to bring it so low that you want to compete with your neighbor, you want to compete with people that are already into the business, you want to start up, or someone that is, I want to start selling rice, and they sell a mudu or a paint trouble of rice for 3,000. You are coming to sell your own for 2,007 or 2,005. You want to compete with them. They will even come and buy from you and sell it at 3,000 naira and make 300 naira gain on top of all your products. So it's a bit tricky, as I said, but there are some, you don't need to do that. It will ruin you before you even start. And also, when you are making your brand, when you are making your logo, make it simple, bold, and unique. Not something that someone cannot understand. When there's some, like, if you see Nike logo, you know that this is Nike. If you see Dangote, you know that this is Dangote. If you see corn oil, you know that this is corn oil. Not something that nobody can even understand. Okay, which person? Are they into agriculture? No, it's engineering. No, it's artificial intelligence. No, it's computers. No, make it bold, make it simple and unique. Whenever that logo is being seen, you know, okay, this logo is for so and so company. And be consistent. Not today you're using D with a cross line in the center. Tomorrow is D with a cross line in the middle. Next tomorrow, it's not going to work. And last but not the least, work on building trust across all your brand. That should be your watchword. Trust. Let your customers trust you. Let your brand be a trusted brand. That anywhere, in fact, people should refer people to the brand. We know these big brands that we hear of, aside their television advertisement, where they get more of their clients or customers from is by word of mouth, because of their built trust in their customers. Have you tried this product? If you use it to cook, you will not want to cook again. Have you tried going to this tailor? Have you tried? She knows how to sew. Build that trust in your customer. And I tell you, even without you being there, you see your business going at a speed of consistent growth that you will be like, okay. And you may not really be that visible, but trust me, people that have built that trust over time are the ones that will help you advertise your business, not even you being in the picture. So first, going to the next, what are the baby steps to starting the business? As I said earlier, I'm not here to tell you about your business plan, about writing proposal. I'm not here to tell you that. I'm here to tell you the basic things of starting a business, the fundamental that anybody can wake up from sleep. If you can memorize this fundamental, trust me, you're going to go fine to grow your business. Just a little fundamental. The first thing is do your self-assessment. When we're talking about do your self-assessment, there are some questions that you will ask yourself while doing your assessment. That is, what are your talents? What do you love doing? What experience do you have in the particular field you're trying to enter? What are your interests? Okay, do you have managerial skills? Do you have people skills? Can you manage people? Are you people friendly? Are you a decision maker? What is your energy level? Like how high can you go for your business to grow? Are you self-motivated? Do you need someone to start motivating, or do you motivate yourself? Do you speak to yourself daily? I can do this. I believe. Even the word impossible is I am possible. I believe, I see myself in this. I would also love us to have a vision board. It's very sacrosanct. For your business, for your life, have a vision board. That when you wake up in the morning, you go straight to your vision board. Okay, this is the place I am. Okay, and this what and what do I need to do? Do that self-assessment. What is it that you want to do? Where do you see yourself? What are your interests? What are your skills? Assess yourself first before going into the business. That will really help you to know your niche and to know where you're going to. Also, moving fast, know your why. What are your valid reasons for starting a business? Why do you want to start the business? Like, why? Why do you want to start the business? Is it because of your lifestyle? You want to flex a particular life? Is it because of money? Is it because you see the opportunity? Is it because you want to be your own boss? Is that maybe you want to control your time? You want to follow your dream, you want to be in full control of your life, why are you starting that business? Why do you want to go into that field? Why do you want to open up the business? Why do you want to open up the shop? Why do you want to focus on this niche that you're trying to do? Why? Know your why. Then the next one is define your path. Define your path. When you're setting up a business, after you know your why, okay, why am I going to this business? Is it because I want to be my own boss? I want to be a CEO. I want to make my money. I want to have to be in charge of my time. I want to be in charge of my self-respect. I want to be in charge of this and this. So, okay, so how will you define the path you're taking? What kind of business are you going to have? Is it a global business? Is it a national business? Is it a state business? Is it a village business? Is it a community business? What type of business are you looking at having? I usually tell people, look, always do a 5 years plan. To me, it's a short-term goal. In the next 5 years, where do you see this business? Then you can start working with achievable goals, achievable plan. What is it going to look like? Virtualize your business. As I said, 5 years plan, visualize it. Okay, I want in this business in the next 5 years, it should be in A, B, C, D. If it's for just a state, okay, it should be in 1, 2, 3 local government. If it's just for the village, okay, in this, it should be in 1, 2, 3 community. Visualize it. Are you selling a product or service? You ask yourself that question. That's why I say define your path. What is the benefit? What advantage are you providing? That is your unique selling point. What is your unique selling point? Who is going to benefit from that business? What solution are you solving? What problem is your business going to solve? Like, what problem are you solving? Then also do your market research, do your market survey. It's very important. You go to the markets, you know the price of the product. I usually also advise young entrepreneurs, go online, go to Instagram. Facebook is go to more of Instagram. I usually advise Instagram now. Usually now is TikTok. Go on Instagram. People that are selling those type of your products. Sorry, how do they sell it? What is their price niche? Go to the market, public market. Go to the market. Go around. Just ask. If you are a customer, go to the market. Know the price. Know how well that business is thriving. Go to the supermarkets. Take your time, do a random questionnaire, ask friends. You can even go to the market, go to someone selling that particular product, ask the person about, oh, madam, I want to know more about this product. I'm doing a research on it. You mustn't tell them that you want to start a business. Let me run first, then, and I'll do your SWOT analysis. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? One thing, SWOT analysis, people fail to understand something. Strengths, weakness, opportunity, threats. Strengths and weakness are for you as an individual. Opportunity and threats are for your business. So what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses as an entrepreneur, as an individual? Then what are the opportunities that your business is going to see outside? What are the threats that is going to maybe try to shake your business a bit? So I would love you to write it down. Strengths and weakness are for you as an individual. Then the opportunity and threats are external for the business. What threats do you think that you will find, you will meet on the road? What are the opportunities that is making you dive into that space of market? Okay, so let's go first. How determined you are and how willing and how far you can go. That is, I call it your goals. What are your goals? Do you set goals? I spoke about goal setting earlier on. I said if you can have a vision board, it will take you far. If you can have a vision board, it's going to help you to analyze so many things. What are your goals? Have you defined your goals for this business? Then, and last but not the least, build your team. When I talk about building your team, I'm not talking about employees per se. I'm talking about your suppliers. I'm talking about your vendors. I'm talking about your clients. I'm talking about your partners. I'm talking about your lawyer, your technician, that is people that will do your technical work, your technician, even fixing of light and the rest. I'm talking about your designer, people that will do your business flyer, business card, people that will help you register your products. I'm talking about your accountant and also talking about your business coach. Those are your team. So when I say your team, I'm not talking about employees. I'm talking about these people, your suppliers, your vendors, your clients, your strategic partners, your lawyer, your designers, your technician, your painters, your beauticians. Those are your team. Because we are starting up a business, those are your team that is helping you. If you don't know, those are the people that help you build your business. Not necessarily your employees yet. Starting, you are just starting. So these are people that help you to build your business. Your suppliers helping you out to supply raw materials. And that is all for now. So I would love us to ask ourselves and answer these following questions. Like, okay, how much money are you willing to spend as a startup? How much money will you need to start up your business? What are your employees need if you start? How much will you charge for your products? How can you locate your suppliers? What kind of equipment will you need for your products? Is it local equipment or foreign equipment? Can you get this equipment at a very cheap price? Can you make money with your ideas? Can you make a living from your business? As my father will say, can your business in the next 1 year comfortably pay your house rent? And if you are married, can your business comfortably pay the school fees of your children in the space of 4 or 5 years? If you are saying, can your business comfortably pay your house rent and give you good food and clothes? Then what kind of record do you want to keep? Who can help you get started? And what vision do you see your business into action? So those are the things. If you notice, I never said anything about funding, and it's not talk about funding. Because before you start up a business, the first point of contact of fund is coming from you. Before anybody will help you see your business, you have to build your business. Before anybody will want to fund or help out your business, you have to be the first person that will patronize your business. Fund yourself. Most people now don't want to fund startup. It's not, even the policies are not really viable for startup. But you have to fund yourself. And last but not the least, I usually have 3 watchwords for businesses: determination, consistency, discipline. You have to be determined. You have to discipline yourself. Come what may, I have to succeed. And you have to be consistent. It's not something that you start today and I'm not in a good mood for that. Consistency, determination, and discipline should be your watchword in your business. Thank you for your time and thank you for listening. God bless you. So
thank you very much. And it's actually been a very interesting evening. And I think a lot of us have learned a lot. Paul from the group said she has done very well. And I know you have actually done well in actually tackling this subject and the fundamentals, things that a lot of businesses need to know before they start, because a lot of them, they actually jump this. And I think this is what is attributed to a lot of business startup failures, is jumping these key steps. Hello, please mute if you are not talking. So it's jumping these key steps that actually makes a lot of businesses not to be able to succeed and scale their next 2 years. I actually like the place when you talked about knowing how much you have to spend in your business, because a lot of people want to start business and the first thing they're thinking of is, where can I get money from? Where can I go? Who will lend me money? And I'm starting a business that you have not tried at all, and you want to looking for who will lend you money. Real businesses do not work that way, because first of all, nobody wants to give you money to start a business that you have not tested. First of all, there's no guarantee of the business, because you yourself, you're just trying to start it out. So nobody wants to take the same risks with you, because first of all business are risky. That's why in defining entrepreneurship. She said people who are willing to take risks. You cannot be taking risks with people money. That is why a lot of people, when they want to start up, they end up falling and start owing debts, because a lot of times what you write on your paper and when planning to start is different from what you actually see when you go to the field. So you want to know that you are in a safe zone. Is when you have started maybe growing, you have seen a steady sort of income, you have studied market a little, you now know, okay, exactly, I'm making so and so with my small money. So if I increase it like this, I will make more. I think that's the best time to drop a business. So if you have any questions, drop them. Paul actually said he loves everything. He just wants a little highlighting or more say you should speak a little more on the SWOT analysis. So Madam wrote Chisom, so say you should speak a little more on the SWOT analysis. If you have any other questions, please put them on in the group.
I will explain the SWOT analysis with an example actually. As I said, SWOT analysis is SWOT is strengths, weakness, opportunity, and threats. The strengths and weakness are for the entrepreneur. It represents the entrepreneur, right? Then the opportunity and threats, it's for the business. Are you with me? So SWOT analysis will help your business to overcome any challenge that you may face while going for the business. Like as an entrepreneur, you ask yourself, okay, I'm going into this business and it's require marketing, for instance. Let me use my business as an example. When I started into going to the business, I weighed my strengths. I'm not really a very good marketer. I know myself, like that was my weakness. Sorry, I'm not a good marketer. My strength, I know how to make friends easily. I know how to like speak to you and convince you, but I don't know how to market a product. Those are two things. So what did I do? I now said, okay, taking courses on marketing. Okay, what are the easiest way to market? All right. What I now did was to turn my weakness into use my strength to complement my weakness. In the sense that I'll first be your friend, talk to you, we'll be friends, then I'll introduce my products. That was how I studied my own marketing in a unique way. So what are your strengths? Are you a good marketer? Are you good with people? Are you people friendly? Are you organized? Are you someone that is in time? Are you someone that is up to the task? What are your weaknesses? Maybe you don't know how to stay on something for a long time. You don't know how to be consistent on a particular thing. Several things that combine your weakness. You look, okay, if I'm to go into this business now with this weakness, it's going to hamper my growth in my business. How can I use my strength to complement this weakness? Because that is why it is there. Your weakness is not there to kill you. It's just there for you to know how to turn it into your selling point. If you go for an interview, they'll ask you, what is your weakness? They're not asking your weakness of, okay, they're going to sack you or they won't pick you. A good candidate will turn that weakness to a strength. So, okay, how will you use your strength to complement your weakness as an entrepreneur, as a person? Because you're the one that is going to promote your business first before someone else will promote it for you. So you have to analyze your strengths as an individual and your weakness. Then use your strength to complement your weakness. Then for the opportunity, what are the opportunities out there? When I finished NYC, I learned bag making and I wanted to make bags. I wanted to sell bags, but my niche were average income earners, low income earners that couldn't afford all these luxury bags. But I wanted to make a good luxury bag for them at a very minimal price and quality. So what were the opportunities out there? Oh, people can afford bags of 10,000, 15,000, 7,000. Okay, I can do a bag of and sell it for as low as 4,000 naira. I can do a bag and sell it as low as 3,000. Maybe my cost, every if I calculate my costs around 1,500 or 2,000. I make profit of 500. I make profit of 700. I can do that. Okay, that is the opportunity I have. So I looked at what are my weaknesses. The weakness is that because of how people place value with pricing, they will not really see those bags as valuable. They will see them as something that is very cheap and not of good quality. And believe me, I had to even start going to leather companies that is hide and skin to get quality leaders for this production. We're looking at the threat in the market. I can't match up with those brands in the market then I don't really know what I know now. So I can't match up with these brands in the market because these guys have gotten the market niche already. These guys have gotten the name. But now looking at it, if I bring my bag now and I tell them that this is pure leather bag, and they'll be like, how can we sell pure leather bag for 4,000? How can you sell pure leather bag for 3,000 or 5,000? Please, it's not original. So that was what I saw as a threat. So now looking at this side, okay, so how will the mistake I made then, that was like 7-8 years ago, was that if it's that I knew what I know now, I would have got to use my opportunity and covered and replaced my threats. Because whether we accept it or not, whenever we see an opportunity in the market, we know there's a way in which we can use the opportunity to cover up the threat or turn that threat to an opportunity for us. The same way you can turn your weakness and turn it to your strength. Use your strength to complement your weakness. So we can turn our threat to opportunities. That's why I use an example to define them. As I said earlier on, these are baby steps. I'm not going to be using big terminologies to define things for you. With your SWOT analysis, it will help you in your business. When you know your strengths, you know your weakness, you know the opportunities that you have out there, you know your threats, you can be able to marry them all together and know and come up with strategic plans on how to tackle the market, on how to, if it's marketing that you need strong marketing, good, go out for that. And that is going to help you a whole lot in your this in market. As I said, once you have identified your threats, you can decide whether it's most appropriate to eliminate it or look for another way around. Look for a way to fix the problem. Because problems are not there. Problems are not there to just stay there. They are there to be fixed. So look for a way to fix the threats.
Thank you very much.
I have answered your question.
Yes, I believe so. And yeah, I said they understand better now. So thank you everybody for joining in and joining the section this evening. I hope you actually had a lovely time and you have learned a lot. The recordings will also be available. Those that have not joined the Elevate SME group, you can chat me up, send a DM or register via the website, join the group. And those that have not yet joined the app, you can make payments so that you can actually join the app and have access to the recordings and the assignments. The assignments will be dropping tomorrow. You know, there are actually assignments for every class, and we're actually going to make these trainings more practical. That means you're actually going to be doing what you have learned today for your business. You're going to do your SWOT analysis for your business. You're going to do your personality and assessment. You're going to actually put the things into practice, which is the best way to learn and move forward. And this is available to those only on the app, which you can access only on the app. So if you are not yet in any of these platforms, do well to reach out to us so that we can actually inform you how you can get into these platforms and you enjoy learning and growing your business. Thank you once again, our facilitator for the day. In fact, you have done marvelously well and really excellent in tackling the basic steps we need to startups. It's a good privilege having you. I also want to thank everyone that joined in and that are still in the meeting at this time. And now Elizabeth, we have Esther Sunday, we have Paul, we have Joanne, and doing Joanne, and we have Zuwai Nib. Hey, sorry if I'm murdering your name. So thank you for joining. Our next class will be communicated via the groups. Do well to keep learning, keep growing, and start putting in those things that you need to make sure that your business actually stands and grow a sustainable and profitable business in our economy. Do have a lovely evening and God bless.